Dutchman Jacco Eltingh. Incredible slice from that backhand of Agassi to 40-15.
Well, first of all, Eltingh should have been in on this shot right here. He hit a good deep shot. Agassi scrambled back. Agassi floats his backhand back until Eltingh was totally out of position.
But he emotes well.
A younger Miroslav Machir look, isn't he?
Does have that appearance.
Big 6'2".
Heavy server. Boy, those Dutchmen can serve. Stan Franker must be doing something as that national coach.
Agassi won the first set 6-3. Eltingh answered 6-3 in the second, and then it was Agassi's turn, same score in the third. And now at 4-3, 40-30 in the fourth. If Agassi wins, he meets David Wheaton in the quarterfinals, a battle of Americans.
Game Agassi.
And he's one game away.
Agassi leads 5-3, fourth set.
In watching Eltingh play, it's interesting to see how he changes grips between his forehand and backhand. He waits for the returner serve with a total backhand grip, but does not change to return the forehand, chooses to slice it back.
Well, he's had a wonderful tournament.
15 love.
That is his 11th ace.
He has had a wonderful tournament, Bud, but he doesn't want to stop here. He's out there giving it everything he has.
106th in the world coming in, so he'll move into the top 100 after this Wimbledon performance. But to be unseeded and to win Wimbledon is history. In fact, Boris Becker's the only man who's done it.
Well, that match he won over Patrick McEnroe 2 rounds ago, 12-10 in a very tense fifth set, showed he was competitive.
Eltingh hits a good second serve, gets in close. Agassi returns his forehand up the line with a good stab by Eltingh, but the thing that's impressed me about Agassi over the first week and a half or so of this championships is the way he's moving on the grass.
40 love.
A dozen aces. They're in Becker's half of the draw, and Boris Becker is playing Christian Bergström of Sweden over on court 1, and Becker leads 2-1 at the moment. And we'll see that action for you as this afternoon progresses. We're live. It's almost 4 o'clock London time.
Game Eltingh.
Score that an ace. He has 13. When we return, it'll be Agassi serving for the quarterfinals. 50th birthday earlier this week, and also in the front row of the Royal Box, familiar, lovely face, Duchess of York, her husband, Duchess of Kent, excuse me, and her husband, the Duke of Kent, of course, is the president of the All England Club.
The Duke couldn't get the day off to come to the tennis.
That's been Agassi's strength throughout the course of this match. Keeping Eltingh on the baseline. His ground strokes are just too much pace.
Biggest scare for Agassi in the tournament was in the first round. Canadian Grant Connell a net cord away from serving him out.
This This is good play by both
15
players,
all.
but I saw the grimace on the Agassi face after he hit that overhead. He might have strained something.
15 all. One must remember this is only the 5th grass court match in Andre Agassi's professional career.
The arm wasn't long enough for Eltingh.
Well, I thought
30,
Agassi should have put the first one away, but Eltingh moving well, covers the overhead. Agassi now taking a little more time. Boom, chooses to go behind him.
(40-15).
First match point for Andre Agassi. Well, that would be something. The Agassi-Wheaton match would be scheduled tomorrow on the 4th of July. And, of course, we'll be here to report on all of the still backup of matches. So there'll be plenty of action again for you tomorrow here from NBC.
And I'm sure Wheaton will wear that star-spangled headband in which he beat Ivan Lendl.
It will be Agassi and Wheaton tomorrow.
6-3, 3-6, 6-3, 6-4.
Nick Bollettieri is coach. Wendy Stewart is girlfriend. Andre Agassi, 4 in a row. And they love him here, and the romance is building. 6-3, 3-6, 6-3, 6-4. Andre Agassi.
Well, this is what Agassi does best, even on the grass. He steps around and hits his big forehand.
And now the bow to the royal box. Jacco Eltingh. Young Dutchman played well, but not good enough today. And it's always fun to watch the friends box on that match point. Now she gave him a little kiss. Well, it's a hug time. It was a kiss yesterday, a hug today for the old coach. That'll bring him back.
I don't know. I've been so kind of overwhelmed by all that's been happening this past couple of weeks that I haven't had time to soak in, how just the excitement of it all has really clouded, the feeling of saying, am I surprised how well I'm doing? It's just, I kind of feel like I'm out there going through the motions and somewhat of a dream world, and I'm just hoping it kind of stays that way. I'm staying focused, which is a good sign. But no, I believe if you're a top contender and you want it, you can really compete on any surface. I think Boris and Stefan helped prove that thought in the French Open the past couple of years.
Well, you're staying back. Do you think you're going to have to go to the net, or staying back enough?
Well, I can't neglect what's gotten me to where I am, and that's my ground strokes, but I need to come in more. I understand that, but it just might be the worst of two evils at this stage. I'm not quite sure where I stand with that. If I come in, sure, it's technically better for the surface, and it might sound great in abstract, but I'm not sure what the reality of coming to net a lot more would present at this stage. I mess around with it, though, and this is part of a few-year investment for me being here.
Well, tomorrow, July 4th, you play another young American, David Wheaton. Give us a little history of the two of you and what you expect.
Well, me and David have played each other a few times, and we both have beaten, had our days with each other. And the match tomorrow, I think, is going to dwell more on my returns versus his serves. If he's serving huge and I'm not returning as well, I think that's going to be tough for me to win that. But if I'm returning well and he's not serving real good, I think that it might lean in my favor. There's a lot of variables, though, when it comes to a match like that, because we're both, depend on certain weapons. Me on my, firepower from both sides on the ground, and him from his serve and volley and athletic ability. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Well done today. Good luck.
Thanks.